All right, boys, what's going on? We got a big week today. It's a big stream. Let me tell you. Whew. Yeah, boys. I don't even know how to start this whole thing. Supreme Week 12, man. We got the Homerun Collab. But, honestly, I want to talk about this Tyshawn situation more than anything. So I'll give people some time to come on in and we'll discuss what's happening with that whole situation. How's everyone doing? We got Sean in here. One up. Soma, wakey wakey. Yes, sir. Get into it quick. Ooh, I got something cool to show you guys. We'll do a let's bring the camera in a little bit. Get up nice and close. So right here, I got my brand new Nate Loman Supreme Vans, dude, straight from Japan, courtesy of Michael Taylor, the boy. And I got the laces pulled out. I'm thinking black laces are going to be the move for these. So I'm going to actually, while people gather in, maybe do a little lace up just in the background so I can show you guys some more of what these look like. And we can do all that. Wish I had a better camera angle here. I don't really. Keep it like this, I guess. Fresh off the boat, man. Thanks. Yeah, I like them too, man. They're sick. I really didn't appreciate them when they first got teased or announced, I suppose, in 22. But seeing them now, I just think they're dope as hell. Let's see, can I do something like this? There we go. That's good enough, right? Some content for you guys to get the stream going, and then we'll talk about the lawsuit. How about that? Yeah, dude, the St. Louis special, that's for damn sure. You could definitely call it that. Maybe a little too much light on these right now. Is that better? Got my key lighting. And I can't really read chat. Do I feel the graphics? No, it's like printed. It is sort of like printed onto the suede. The weirdest part is this one right here, because this one extends from the upper or the side paneling onto the midsole like that. But you can see it's not like a three-dimensional patch. It's a bit 2D. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe stringing up some shoes is not the best content, so I can do that on my own later. But filming the review right now, so expect that sometime next week. Maybe this weekend. I feel like that's when I usually do my unboxings, during the weekend. And I also have the SpongeBob. I got the SpongeBob stuff that came in, the jacket. So pretty stoked with that. They got two pairs of laces. So they came with white, and then they came with black and gray laces. So 3 pairs total. I'm definitely going to skate them for sure. Why not? Should be a good time. Yeah, I already put them on, so we're vibing. I got them from friend of the channel, Michael Taylor in Japan. So thankfully, being a Supreme YouTuber, I have a lot of Supreme fans hitting me up, helping me out. You guys are the best, and I really appreciate them. I mean, they're not even worth that much money, man. I'm not too worried about it. You know? What, I mean, why not? I'm not gonna shred them. Probably not gonna, they're not gonna be my main skate shoe. I mean, I'm already skating the SB Blazers. So, I don't really care. I don't like skating in low tops either that much. These are mid tops. They should be pretty nice. Do you know where I can get some Supreme when they are sold out? Well, you're going to have to pay resale most of the time, Justin. But there's places like eBay, Depop, StockX. But I would highly, highly recommend not to buy much Supreme when it's sold out. I don't think buying Supreme for resale is a good idea for most people. And I say that as someone who shamelessly resells practically every week to keep the channel rolling. But yeah, I don't think you need it that much. Just be quick on the drop. If you miss something out, if you miss out on something, that sucks. Move on. Oh man, the Rizzler for Supreme, dude. That shit is crazy. You guys seen that? This shit is actually wild. New ambassador for Supreme, guys. It's the Rizzler. I don't know what to say. There he is. In all of his glory. You know, we got rid of Tyshawn to bring in the Rizzler. Is Supreme a 500 IQ company? Maybe they are. Supreme Costco is going to be insane. Is this real? I mean, yeah, it's real. Just a photo shoot. I don't know what it is. But is that the Rizzler's dad? I've never seen the Rizzler's dad. I just see Big AJ. He's got the unreleased shit, so it's definitely co-signed. But yeah, guys, it's time to talk about it. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about the Tyshawn situation, because I have a lot to say, and I've read a lot of bad takes in the comments. And I think there's just a lot of confusion about what actually went down and was happening. So I'm going to do my best to explain everything that has happened with this, and try my best to look at the objective facts and try not to get too emotionally invested, I guess. So here's essentially what happened. Let's do a timeline. So Tyshawn, 26-year-old pro skater. A lot of you know this. Been with Supreme for 13 years. I didn't know he's been involved in the brand that long. I'm going to keep it a buck. I didn't know it's been that long, because for the longest time I wasn't that into skating. So I didn't know. I've known he's been around for a long time, but yeah, 13-year relationship, and he was getting paid $1 million a year to wear Supreme. Pretty cool. I mean, for a dude that skates a lot, he does skate a lot, but he's not putting out crazy amounts of content. Like, let's be real. Let's compare it to other skaters that do a lot more. Right? Tyshawn is a model. He's done a lot of modeling work for Louis Vuitton, Prada. He signed to Adidas with a footwear deal. High fashion, Fashion Week, he's there. Tyshawn. But the thing is, technically, he had an exclusivity deal with Supreme. And I really should get the full lawsuit pulled out so we can read everything. But it is like 40 pages. And I don't feel like we need to. But essentially, this photo shoot happened in August of 2024. Marc Jacobs. Did they get mad because it's the Superman logo? I don't know. But essentially, in September, Tyshawn was served with a letter, or he was informed through his reps. I'm not sure how it all works. Like, if he has a primary contact, if there's a guy who's like Tyshawn's boss. I don't know how it works. Supreme is so secretive, and so much of it is behind closed doors that we don't really know what's going on. But essentially, they said this, you violated your contract and you're done. We're going to drop you from the deal. And let me see if I can get the exact words here. And we'll get into why they did it. Okay, the NY Post article doesn't have... Okay, here's what they called it. They called this an incurable breach of his contract. Essentially, what an incurable breach means is there's no way for Tyshawn to rectify this situation. I believe this is popular in athlete contracts as a whole and just in law, so that that they can essentially, if something happens like an allegation, some crazy shit, they're allowed to drop their artist or athlete without any context, without any repercussions from them. And yeah, guys, we'll get into the week 12 drop here in about 10-15 minutes. I just want to talk about this first so we can have it all in one section. So we're gonna keep on topic here and then get into the drop list. It's pretty self-explanatory what's coming out. But anyway, so they say, hey, this Marc Jacobs shit, incurable breach. There's nothing you can do about this. You can't delete the pictures. You're done. 13-year relationship. I believed he was signed on until later this year in 2025. And essentially, he was kicked off the team. No longer affiliated. And then the weird stuff is, and this is all the hearsay, and this is why I don't know how this is going to play out in court. Because Supreme executives were apparently, according to Tyshawn's lawyers, telling other influential people in the skateboarding, fashion, apparel, and marketing worlds that they had to terminate the sponsorship. And that, Tyshawn is no longer a part of them, right? It's weird too, given the timing of fall of 2024 was the time Supreme had already signed its right to sale or intent to sale to Estée Lauder Exotica. Remember that? When did they sign the intent to sale? July 17th. So a month before the photo shoot, about 2 months before they actually dropped him, they did the intent to sale, which basically means we're going to sell the company. Trust us, bro. Yeah. So what Tyshawn's lawyers are arguing is that, you know, he's been modeling for literally years. And in my opinion, and I agree with Tyshawn's lawyers, that was a beneficial relationship. Because if Tyshawn is being affiliated with brands like Louis Vuitton, right, Prada, Marc Jacobs, and he's sponsored by Supreme, it's elevating Supreme to that next level of fashion in the industry. Because yeah, Supreme is still a skate brand. They still make boards. They have bowls in their stores that, you know, friends and family can skate, but they're a fashion brand. We all know this. Supreme is mostly concerned about fashion and selling clothes. That's why most of us are here today. So the lawsuit's broken out into two major damages. The 1.25 million is just what Supreme owed him from his contract that was signed up until 2025. He's paid monthly, $1 million a year. I think it's something like $83,000 a month. Pretty good deal for just wearing Supreme. And yeah. So there's that. The problem and the difficult part is going to be he technically did violate the contract, right? He technically did violate the contract. So what should have happened, hindsight 2020, he should have got a better deal in 2023 without all this exclusivity shit, because it's putting him in a really bad spot. And what do I think actually happened? It's hard to say, because if VF Corp was trying to clear up debt, I don't understand why they would choose to just get like a 1.25 million. Doesn't seem like that much money. And because they're losing money, they're losing money on the deal. They bought Supreme for 2.1 billion and they sold to Essilor for 1.5. 1.25 million is fucking chump change. That's like not even 100th of the losses there. Close to that. I don't know. Math is tough. And then the $25 million is what the lawyers are claiming are damages to Tyshawn's image, which is very subjective. And I don't think that's, accurate. I don't think Tyshawn being dropped from Supreme from wearing another brand is really worth $25 million in damages. But this is what all lawyers do. They go for the big number because they want to just settle it in court. And I think what's going to happen in a few months, this is going to be settled in court because they want a jury trial. His lawyers want this to go before his peers, and they want to duke it out Lincoln lawyer style, which if that happens, that's great content for us. We can really get on our Asmongold shit there. But Peter, I'll take away your mod status, bro. I'll talk about this as long as I want to, man. This shit is interesting to me. All right, we're continuing the discussion a little bit longer. And yeah, I just think it's fucking crazy, man. Like, for such an influential skater to just be dropped like that, I don't know. It fucking sucks. It definitely sucks. And I just don't know why Supreme would do this. They're totally in the right to do it, but if they felt like he was violating their contract, they should have done it years ago. Or talked to Tyshawn. There could have been so many better ways to handle this, and I think that if they brought their concerns to Tyshawn, it would have been fine. Like, he had exclusions for Hardee's and his companies that he owns. Like, he could obviously wear Hardee's. They did a collab with them. And like Ernest said earlier in the chat, I guess Ernest went to Supreme this week in San Francisco and asked them to comment. They had no comment, which is pretty obvious. And I think people on Instagram are getting banned or blocked by Supreme's Instagram account for commenting about this shit, which is kind of funny. But makes sense. And I overall think the community is pretty pissed at Supreme. Yeah, there's the comments. Why y'all do Tyshawn like that? Don't want to get blocked, so I'm not going to mention it. And we'll see how long this lasts. But I don't really know why anyone would take Supreme's side unless you're just like a stickler for the law. Which, fair enough. Supreme declined to comment. We'll see what happens. If there's any more information about this. And I also really recommend you guys watch this video that I checked out yesterday by this channel called Skater Wives. Skater Wivers. That's not how you spell it. They did a great breakdown. And I was like, damn, I should have made this video yesterday. I got 14K views on it, but it's a great video. Check this out if you guys want more information on the lawsuit. These guys break it down great. And we'll talk about the fucking drop. Jesus Christ, man. God forbid I talk about other stuff. You guys happy now? Here we go. Let's talk about Supreme Week 12, dude. Oh my god. There it is. Appreciate it, Nolan. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the drop, guys. Here it is. Yep. One of the drops of all drops. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Oh, dude. The resale this week's gonna be insane. I can't even explain that to you guys. How crazy it's gonna be. We can get into it. We'll start from the bottom, like usual. Here's the playoffs bucket. I like this bucket. It's growing on me. It's got too much going on, but I think the black one is kind of dope. I think the black one's pretty dope. I don't think it's going to resell very well. I don't love the mesh. But, dude, I would love to bring bucket hats back, man. I wish that indigo one that I comped at the farmer's market from Mondo Archives was better. Fit my head a little better because I got the big noggin. The sweatpants, you know, they're fine. They're gonna be like 160. So they're there if you want them. The Homerun hooded sweatshirt, I'm not really a fan of this. I don't know what's happening here, what this image is from. But it's a kid throwing up, which is kind of gross. Yeah, pretty buns. The back is all right, but hey, we getting buckets in these buckets. Yes, sir. What's up, fly fishing? Skating? It's going okay. I didn't skate all last week because I was sick, and then I hopped on the board yesterday, and I was pretty bad. I was hitting some reverts, though, so we're getting there. Yeah, literally vomit emoji. These are probably my favorite garments of the week. Non-collab is this tracksuit. I think it's pretty dope. Trying to think which colorway is the best. I don't know if we have any pictures of them online, like fit pics, but we'll see. Could be a mascot for Homerun. Here's a fit pic. I think the blue and red is nice, but this colorway never does that well. I don't know why. People just hate America. Obviously, the jerseys, we'll get into that. Those are fairly appealing. And then the mesh. Guys, I know someone in here is buying the mesh shirt. You gotta just explain it to me. Why are you buying the mesh shirt? Surprisingly, the satin hooded varsity jacket is pretty low. Is this like not cool, guys? $288 seems too good to be true. Oh man, Luke's double dipping on the mesh. Oh man. Word in the dog pound. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, do what you know what? Do what you want. I ain't gonna hate on it. It's just definitely a look. What's the crack on these bad boys? I mean, 97 upvotes to 86 downvotes. Is it the colorway? Are we just tired of satin? Or are we tired of varsity jackets? Hate the double stack branding. Yeah. I understand that. Oh, is it poly satin? How do we know? I mean, it's a good guess. Yeah, the 49ers vibes are pretty sick. Frayed croc baggy denim shorts. I've seen a couple people say they need to cop these, but these are still being listed at $268. Which just doesn't make sense to me, guys. I do not get these being almost... These are $20 cheaper than the fucking... than the varsity jacket. Does that make any kind of sense? That doesn't make any kind of sense to me. They're all right, but I think, I mean, for me, the price just completely outweighs how cool they are. So, I have no clue. The tax is crazy. All right. Next, we have the New Era. Holy shit. Sorry, boys. I'm multitasking right now. Trying to do a double live stream on mobile and desktop. It's not very easy. Okay. This is the New Era Homerun S logo. Oh fuck, did I mess up my webcam, huh? No. God damn it. Where the fuck did I go? Technical difficulties. I'm gone. Jesus Christ. Thought this would be a great idea, and it's a fucking terrible one. Because now I just cannot find my fucking face. Where did I go? Oh, I have an idea. There he is. There she blows. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. S logo. Yes, it's a new era. New York, home run, non-stop. It's got the striping. It's got the colorways. It's the best hat of all time. You should all buy it. It's amazing. Is any of this stuff made in Japan? I doubt it. I doubt any of this stuff is made in Japan. For one, it doesn't say that it is, and like almost nothing from Supreme is really made in Japan. Yeah. Some like denim occasionally. Usually just Japanese denim. I don't know. Rigid baggy selvage denim shorts. One of y'all said you were copping this. Someone said they were. Which is, these are fire. Selvage denim. It's $168, which way cheaper than the fucking frayed croc shit. Might not be as cool. Pretty standard. Hey, Mello's copping it. I'm leaving him alone, dude. Hey, I think they're sick. These shorts sell for a grip in Japan. I believe it. Japanese love their denim. Love their selvage. Lager short sleeve top. It's nice to see a t-shirt, even if it is one of the expensive ones, being treated fairly on Supreme Community. Nice big logo. It's got the weird side print. I think in the past, man, like in Supreme's heyday, this would be a normal logo. That would just be cool on the front, like a standard skateboarding tee. But we've just passed that point where we don't really get those types of designs really anymore. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Still a cool design. They're doing something different with the side print here. Nice colors, but it is $98. Paneled hooded sweatshirt. I think this will age decently well. Might be a sleeper item that could go in the mid 200s in the fall. I could see one colorway going for like $275 on StockX. Probably the brown one. Brown or black. I don't see the yellow and blue one being highly sought after, but I don't think this is going to be like a resale item of the week. Yeah, we did Garbage Day. We were looking at the Rizzler pictures earlier. That shit was hilarious. Moleskin work jacket. I dubbed this sleeper item of the week. I don't know if it still falls into that category. I'm kind of meh on this item right now. I think that paneled hooded sweatshirt is more in line with the sleeper item. But you could throw this in there too, I suppose. I think there were some pictures of this zebra jacket floating around. Let me just pass the Rizzler again. Looks decent. Not a ton of branding. Like this one is just, yeah, just a jacket. Just a black jacket with a embroidered classic tonal logo on the left pocket. Okay, here we go. Last Supper lace short sleeve shirt. Man. Ernest says, if you're going to get this, you got to get the black mesh and not wear a undershirt. I don't know. This is in the preview, right? They have this baby in the lookbook. I mean, Sean's wearing it with the undershirt. Yeah, I guess it does look kind of weird with the undershirt, huh? Get it. I will buy this if someone donates it to me. 148. Hey, if we get a $100 super chat, I'll buy and wear the Last Supper lace. There we go. Shameless plug. There it is. This is definitely some OnlyFans shit. I mean, it's a cool shirt. I like the design. It's just very breathable. It's breathable technology. This is a shirt. This is a workout shirt. Yep. This is a Nike Flyknit collab. Bam. Nothing wrong with showing some skin at all. I just think it's a weird shirt, guys. I don't know. I just think it's... There's nothing wrong with it at all. I just don't like it. I think it's ugly. I think it's, yeah. You guys are handling it in chat. You guys are handling it. Stars jeans, on the other hand, are pretty dope. I think these are fucking sick. We've seen a decent amount of pictures. We got the Rizzler's dad modeling them and some Tims. I fuck with them. I think these will probably be the most sought after. They definitely seem like the most summer pair. Michael's going for all three, which is nuts. But I respect that. I respect that a lot. That'll be a nice little cart. I think these will sell out, yeah. They're not the highest upvoted, but these are probably the best jeans that are coming out this season, at least in the preview. One is definitely going to sell out. I think these will be the most sought after, followed maybe by the blue. I don't know. They don't do a lot of this orange denim, brown denim. They all look pretty wearable. This one's the most contrast. Yeah, bandana jeans might be better. I think these are a little bit more wearable than bandana personally, because they're not a pattern. It's like a stitched design. But I love it. I wish they had done a matching jacket with some stars too. That would be dope. Old English track jacket. I like this a lot. One of the better track jackets of the season. It's not an amazing one. Not groundbreaking technology with this. I'm also not in love with this New York here. They just keep doing this trend where it's just random embroideries all over it. What's up, Coach Vuitton? How you doing, baby? Colorways are pretty good. Always get the black to fall back on. Rangers colorway. I almost wish this was majority purple with cream as the accent color. But I still think this one's pretty dope. Yeah, we could probably lose the stores too, huh? They do that on too many items, I think. I get it, man. Like, you guys have stores. We don't need them on everything. But Supreme loves places. They just love places, like, more than anything. All right, the big boy, the home run jersey. Probably the most likely item to have instant resale. If you really need to go for something that you think is worth flipping. Could be this guy. I don't know. Could be this, could be the stars. The stars are 238, jerseys 148. I think this one is easily the best. This white pinstripe. It's got some Yankee vibes, even like some White Sox vibes. Did the White Sox ever rock the pinstripes? Yeah, they go pretty hard. Seen a couple Seattle Mariners fans talk about the blue one too. I actually like this print here, this vertical. I think the dual vertical looks neat. The Japan and US flags is pretty cool. But baseball jerseys, I mean, it is the summertime, so baseball is alive and well. I think it might be less wearable than a football jersey. I don't know. Maybe it's more wearable. You can do layering and stuff with it. It's a Japanese team blank. Okay. Yeah, I don't know shit about. I don't know shit about the MLB, let alone Japanese baseball. So it could very well be. What's up, CTR2? No, guys, there's no way I'm going for stuff this week. This week is such an easy skip, like it's crazy. Nothing I really like too much. Mesh shorts are decent. These are good personals. Yeah, they're $89. Whatever. I feel you, Queen of Death. I'm in the same boat. I like the track jacket. I like a couple items, but I need to save money too. These will have some resale. Maybe like 150 on the higher end. If you can get some quick sales. Could maybe quick sell these. But everything else is a personal pickup. Yeah, there's way better stuff down the line. People are going to go crazy for AOI. There's going to be at least one last good collab, too, of the season, hopefully. I also like this shirt, man. Nice bubble logo, 48 bucks. Higher end, but that's, I guess, what we get for collab shirts. Yeah, Team Tyshawn this week. That's for damn sure. We can't talk about Tyshawn, though, man. We have to just talk about the drop. I can't talk about any other Supreme-related content on my own stream. Otherwise, chat is going to cry. Talk about the fucking... Oh, my God. Talk about the playoffs Mesh Crusher, please. Talk about the Mesh Crusher. I don't know which colorway is the best. Ah. Whee! I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just trolling y'all. Worst item of the week, in my opinion, is this bandana. I'm a bandana bear. I think it's yeah. If you buy this, dude, good for you. You know what? I'm happy for you. If you buy a $150 bandana, that's on you, man. I can't imagine the profit margins on this piece right here. Like, if this is a blanket, maybe. Sure. But yeah, dude. It's the greatest scam of the week, for sure. 22 inches by 22 inches. But it's silk. Oh, but it's silk. Oh my god, it's silk, dude. Oh my god. I don't know. Aren't you guys copping the bandana? People love it. 450 people upvoted it. Yeah, I sold the playoff zip up. Yeah, I'm gonna let Garbage Day handle business about Tyshawn. You guys can defer all comments to about Tyshawn to Garbage Day. He'll be my my pen. I'll be the sword. And we'll tackle the discussion from land and sea. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's everything, guys. That is the drop list. We got 8 minutes. Pretty midweek, if I'm gonna be honest, and I don't say that a lot. There's still good items here, but it's just not super hype, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I would say best item to go for would be the baggy jeans or maybe the jersey. Everything else I'd say is a skip. That's just coming from me. But we'll still do a poll for what sold out first, or what will sell out first. And you guys gotta vote in the poll. It's very important. First thing, we'll put the home run baseball jersey. Next, stars, baggy jeans. That's a good question. I don't know the beer brand. Yeah, don't go for the jeans, actually. For Michael's sake. I guess we'll put the bandana. And then fourth item. I mean, geez, what do we think, guys? What's the fourth item that's likely to sell out? I mean, mesh baggy shorts, I think, is probably the best. Small box shorts. The tee, you guys think the tee will sell out before the shorts? Okay, all right. I think the real tree baggy shorts are gonna sell out before, but I'll let you guys get a pick in. There's the poll, it's live. Vote it up. I mean, sleeper item, easily playoff crusher. It does match the playoff jacket perfectly. But would it have killed them to make it not mesh? That's my only thing. I guess it's a breathable summertime bucket. I would rock the shit out of this black one. I really would. Like, if someone wants to buy it, you know, send it my way. Hey, I ain't gonna be complaining. That's for damn sure. Let's see what else we got. We got the Rizzler here. We looked at him. You know, he can barely read, but he's wearing Supreme. That's good. Here's the mesh shirt. The inverse combo. Damn. Yeah, these look clean, dude. Look at that. With the white. I like the light wash. What a crazy angle. This looks fucking blue. I've seen a lot of people post their pickups and they've been like super surprised of like the color. Dude, the Rizzler is not 6. He's like 9. How old is the Rizzler? Dude, he's 9 years old. Drops. Come on. He couldn't pronounce shit. All right, whatever. I'll get to that later. I was getting in an argument with Drops about the Rizzler. I saw a video where the Rizzler like basically couldn't read, and it was fucking weird. And the kid's like 9 years old. So, yeah. I just think that shit's fucking sad, honestly. What else we got on Twitter here? Probably fucking porn. Fucking cancerous website now. Yeah, what beer is this? It kind of reminds me of Budweiser a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, the words were like somewhat hard to say, but they were like, you know, 2-3 syllables. Like, I don't know. I could read really well when I was 9. I was reading like full books. I think COVID like nuked Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Well, Gen Z's old enough to fucking learn how to read, but education is fucked up right now. But not a great stream topic. That's for a different channel, dude. I was reading like 4 or 5 years old, dude. Thanks, Lydia. We just got the Elder Scrolls Oblivion going. Yeah, enough Tyshawn and Rizzler talk, guys. I'm trying to flip this hat. I'm trying to make fucking $5. I'm trying to bust my StockX level up a bit, dude. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to lace up my Nate Loman. Trying to lace up my kicks. What's interesting too about these is they have this I just never seen this on a pair of Vans. They have these side, oh man, what do you call this? They have these little elastic bands on the sides of your foot by the tongue. I've never seen that on shoes, at least on Vans. You guys see that? That little red thing? It's interesting. Oh yeah, we showed him earlier, Michael. Yeah, I showed him earlier on the stream, but I'm gonna do a lace swap. I think black laces will have a little contrast to them. They came with white. Those are the skate variants. Makes sense for like a little bit of grip or a little bit of a form fitting. Oh, you're good, bro. Yeah, I'll do doing the full review probably. Oh yeah, on SB Dunks. You're right. I'm just fried, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know how shoes work. All right, let's lock in, boys. Let's get into the drop. Come on now. Like the stream, guys. Help me out. I gotta pay my lawyers. I'm suing Supreme too for not sponsoring me. It's serious business. We got a lot of fees. All right. Lock it in. Sean's driving in the car, dude. Love that. How's our audio on the damn car stereo? Later, Sean. Drive safe, bud. Lock it in, dude. Pull over to cop. Someone was telling me a couple weeks ago they were live copping while driving. And we do not condone that on the SupThomas channel. 8 o'clock. Holy shit. Here it is, guys. Best item of the week. Mesh Crusher. Jersey. Not a live cop. If you're just joining in, we are not live copping. You can see live cop is not in the chat. Not in the title. And it's a brick week, dude. Didn't even load in, sold out. I mean, Supreme is basically dead at this point. Let's just be real. Mesh shirt, okay. Prices all seemed pretty correct. Satin. Satin be sitting. Apple CarPlay, I love that, dude. All right, guys, get your votes in before things start selling out. Real tree? Anyone? $98 too. Was that wrong? No, they were listed at $98. Okay. Oh, we got to look at the jeans. Where is the pants? Not even a single size is sold out. It must all be in carts. Has anyone copped anything yet? Anyone go for the bandana? Beer shirt still rocking and rolling. Bandana, ooh. Let's see, track jacket. Hey, take care, CTR. Appreciate you coming out, bro. Much love. 34 stars, nice, Tenzin. Which colorway did you get? The light wash or the dirty wash? Soma copped the home run striped. Yeah, we're passing as well. Double XL. Hey, sold out, guys. Look at that. We got one size gone. Oh, yeah, dude. The fucking bandanas. It's scam of the week for sure. I'd say this is probably it's the worst sellout week. And that's not what's most important. But it is interesting to notice. A lot of people are not copping today. Or stock was super high. Blue Star pants sold out, did they? Oh wow, they're gone. Yeah, looks like, at least at the beginning, Blue Star Indigo Classic Denim was the move. Damn, you took an L on the pants? That's rough. Home run was more like a strikeout. I guess so, huh? You're telling me no one wanted this, this kid vomiting? I'm surprised. Oh, it is embroidered. I thought it was a screen print. That helps a little bit, I guess. Michael went with all three in the pinstripe. What a cop, dude. You keeping all three pairs? Those rocking? Or are you gonna subsidize? Embroidered puke, yeah. Oh, the size 8s are gone. The size 8s sold out for the pinstripe and the teal, as well as the red. I think I'd be a size 8 fitted. I really need to check sometime. I need to find a fitted at a thrift store or something. Let's get like a super cheap one. I've never worn a fitted really. Maybe as a kid. I guess for baseball we had fitteds. I can't really remember. There it is. So baggy jeans sold out first, I think. Unless this red home run tee sold out at the same time. Yeah, I should try one on at Lids. It's a good idea. Pink bandana. Man, they got you guys. That'd be funny to try it on at Supreme. They would love that. Why pink? I don't know. Pink's just been that color lately. Are all the tees gone? Yeah. Tees are gone. I mean, there's a small left in black, but that'll be gone soon. It doesn't really surprise me. It was upvoted pretty high. Let's see what people voted. The polls were tough. Wow, 51% of people thought the baseball jersey was going to go first. I think we got debated with the jerseys. I'm really not surprised Pinstripe is going to go here soon. Small and medium are left. But I'm not super surprised. Like, look at this. You can't see on my screen, but full size run on black. Small through double XL. With match with the pink Travis Scott laces. Oh God, Ernest, don't give him any ideas. Don't give him any ideas. Real tree baggies. Yep. Not surprising at all. For one small Supreme logo, you too can have these $98 pair of shorts. Yeah, I don't think there was any brown jeans on body. Hey, that's all right. Fing got the jeans, tee, and real treat. That's a good cop. Those were the hypest items. Yeah, I wonder what the jeans will resell for. Black lace is gone in the EU. That checks out. That's a very European shirt. It's gone here too. There it is. Everyone's favorite shirt. Carter went with the pink bandana. That's all on you, man. I have no idea. I don't know shit about bandanas. I mean, it's like, you know, you could rob a train with them in the Wild West. That's what I think about when I think bandanas. I do like the cream old English track jacket too. Yeah. People are sleeping. It's not a perfect jacket, but it is what it is. Pink bandana will flip for 300 plus. Man, I've seen weirder. Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that, Garbage Day. I guess, man. I just don't see the utility. Like, to me, this is such a replaceable item. And that, I'm not trying to hate on anyone that copped this, but to me, this is such a replaceable item for exactly the same thing, just non-Supreme branded, you know? With just how small the Supreme logos are. Which you technically could say that about everything, but I just don't value bandanas like that, right? Let's see how these are doing. My little sleeper item. My sleeper item is, it might be in a coma. This is how sleeper it is. I mean, we're talking comatose with this fella right here. Not a single size sold out. Fair enough. I could see that maybe going later on. You get people coming back. I think there is something where midway through the week, people kind of poke around. They see what's available. I think also a lot of people that like aren't super tapped into the drops, like the people that are asking like what time does Supreme come out? I think those kind of folks will just get on the website and just buy shit that's sitting. I think that definitely happens. And they're not super, they don't really care too much about what's hype and what's going to resell. D Green says restocks. How do you do the restock monitor? Do you use the Discord? Because we got a restock monitor in the Discord, in the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. If you guys ever want to get involved with the wider Supreme YouTube community, with friends, you want to sell stuff, you want to stay up to date on all the drops, consider joining the Discord, man. It's Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. He's a fellow Supreme streamer. And we got like 1,000 people in here. You guys can join in. Supreme Community has a monitor, but I will say this monitor, from what I've seen, is a bit better than Supreme Community. That's what people are saying this. I don't know. I don't really use the monitor too much, but we do have it up in restock monitors up here. So there you go. Looks like the leather pocket mirror restocked just now. Let's see. Let's see if it did. Well, there you go. Black leather knife still available. Gas can. Camo playing cards. Still rocking and rolling. I do have to end stream here, guys, in 15 minutes or so, give or take. So do we want to move on to something else? We do have Kith Summer 25. They have pre-orders coming out later on this week. Oh, we got Puma Williams. Let's see what that's all about. That's what I want to look at, which I know no one cares about. So if you guys are done with Supreme for today, leave a like on the way out. We're just going to be going after random shit now. Just looking at some stuff. These aren't that cool. Just Williams racing shit. Yeah. What do we got this weekend? Italy? Italian, or the Imola Grand Prix? Let's see. Streetwear news. Weekly calendar. Palace on Friday. I guess tomorrow. Hey, thanks, Queen of Death. Take care. I know Kith is doing early access. I think I said that. For their Summer 25. What are you guys thinking about this Kith lookbook stuff? Are we fucking with Kith? I kind of kept saying it in my video yesterday that I like Kith, a lot of their stuff. I'm like, this looks dope, but it's hard for me to get excited about it. And I think it just lacks that element that Supreme is so good at, right? Where Supreme has that sell out, resale potential. Other brands, they struggle for it. You like the New Balances? I think they're okay. What are those? The 2010s? I really don't love the colorways. They're fine. It's a fine shoe. I don't know if it's those you're talking about. But yeah. Season looks all right. I'd like to see more accessories from Kith. I would eventually maybe like to get the higher level. I'm like the middle, but vitality level, I think. Or I'm the elevation level. The protection pack re-releasing. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it because I'm just finding out about it for the first time. New Balance is weird, man. Like, they've had so many different types of protection packs. So I don't know. I mean, typically anytime something re-releases, it goes down in value. So like, it's good for the buyers, bad for the collectors and resellers. But it's good for people that don't want to pay resale. That's pretty much how it is. I have no dog in the fight. I like this shirt. I would have something like this and struggle to wear it. It's a nice fit though. I would like to style my wardrobe more like Kith, I guess. Like, it would be nice to go for the cleaner, mature look. I don't know. I think this shit is just terrible, though. I don't like this, like, Versace looking stuff. A little too gaudy. A little too try hard, in my opinion. I don't really mess with it too much. But it's fine. The boats are hilarious, dude. I still can't believe that he's releasing 3 boats. It's not really Ronnie, it's Kith and that company. No, dude, I liked the moleskin jacket. That's sick. This is a nice jacket too, this little button up. What kind of material is that though? Like a light suede, nubucky. Pretty cool. Some of these looks are crazy though. Like, what city does this guy live in? Like, this is a fake guy. This guy doesn't really exist. Like, urban black cowboy. Like, what is this? Like, new country. This is like a guy that lives in Nashville. Sometimes I just see these fits from Kith and I'm just like, are these I don't see these people in real life. Later, D Green. Yeah, we're kind of wrapping it up here, so I'm just kind of bullshitting right now. There you go. Here's the bandana styling for you guys. You do one of these. It's like 1920s style. Like, this is like flight attendant shit. Like on Mad Men, this is what the flight attendant would be wearing. Shirt's kind of cool, but that shirt's like $140, I guarantee it. Decent lookbook. I'm targeting the boat. I think the boat is where you gotta spend your money this week. You gotta get the Kith boat. If you don't get the Kith boat, you're just doing it wrong, man. Yes, exactly, 1UP. Like, this is cool. It's just... it's so fucking excessive that even as someone whose entire channel is, like, predicated on consumerism, capitalism, like, buying shit we don't need... like, yes, this is cool, but like, the dude that buys this, man, awesome. Like, good for you, bro. Yes, Garbage Day. It's just luxury for the sake of it, right? And like, I just ask, who is it for? You could call it like a Halo product, right? That's a concept that car companies use, where they'll make a hypercar, a very expensive car, to get people in the dealership, and then they attract people to buy the base model shit. It's neat. He did actually do some cool styling. And if I was in Ronnie's shoes and I was designing clothes for over 10 years and I had this opportunity, I would do it too, probably. How else would you use the Supreme Shark thing? You know, it's a good point. The Supreme Shark thing seems reasonable compared to this. I'm going to keep it a buck. And it's just rich friend shit. Yeah, exactly. So it's neat. It's cool. Am I glad that it happened? Yes, because we can at least make fun of it and kind of shit talk, right? And kind of have that discussion. But that's pretty much it, guys. I have to go here, so no video react today. But thank you all for coming out. I did get my SpongeBob SquarePants jacket in, so I'm gonna review it, but it is for sale. So if any of you guys want that jacket, I currently have an offer from one of my subs at like 500 bucks. I would love to get like 520, 525, which is a fair bit cheaper. It just sold for 610 on StockX, and I do have one of the lowest asks. So it is going up in price. I'm just chilling on my 615 ask, which gets me like 530, I think, if it sells. 537. And it keeps the StockX thing rolling. So I'm going to keep it there for now. But yeah, boys. Good week. It was an okay week. It wasn't a great week. What's the highest bid? Highest bid is 550 right now. Yeah, the seller fees are back in business. But I'm good, Ali. I have to go for I have a work call here in 5 minutes, like 8 minutes. So we're just wrapping it up. But I'm doing well. We got the Nate Lomans review coming soon. Gotta stitch these bad boys up. SpongeBob unboxing. Palace tomorrow. Engineered garments. Didn't really talk about that here on the stream. You guys can check out my video if you don't mind. I'm still trying to build out that sleeper streetwear of the week. Doesn't always get the views that my drop lists get, but check out this video. And if you have checked it out, if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment. Comments help out a lot on the videos. And am I going for that camo stuff tomorrow? I want to, man. I really do. But it's just not feasible. And like it'd be one of those situations, garbage day, where I'm like kind of gaslighting myself into copying it. I'm really trying to hold back and not just go after the latest shiny thing. I don't think I would wear it that much. And to be honest, man, I would love to get some military surplus and just rock that. I fuck with military surplus more than a high tier collab with Palace and Engineered Garments. You know, if I was making 4 times as much money, maybe. But hey, we still on that house goal. I'm trying to get back to putting money in the down payment account, right? That's what I want to do. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming out. Always a good time. Probably not going to do a Tyshawn video at this point. I think I've just covered all I wanted to cover here on the stream. So hope you guys enjoyed. And take care. Supreme Week 13 next week. Stay tuned for some unboxings. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.